Let's talk music here, Matt. Do
Would you like me to just go through my top 5?
you want to do your 5 and then I'll do my 5 and then you do your 4 and I'll do my 4?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. My number 5, non-song specific, Leon Redbone.
Very nice. My number 5 was Johannesburg by Gil Scott-Heron.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It didn't speak like Gil Scott-Heron is one of those people that I know is talented, but just doesn't work for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4, non-song specific, Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, wow. That's shocking to me, kind of, sort of.
I feel Gordon Lightfoot has this Canadian Johnny Cash, like this guy knows where to find drugs and evil shit, but he's also singing music that grandma likes. He's got that outlaw, badass, yet Canadiana vibe. A lot of respect for the guy and thought he did great here. And I'm just a really big fan of his unique voice.
I went with Gloria by the Patti Smith Group for number 4.
Interesting. Do you want me to share my thoughts now? Because that's to come on my list.
I figured it was. So yeah, you can just say interesting. We can go on to number 3.
Very good. Interesting. My number 3, no surprise to our thousands of listeners, Neil Sedaka.
Yeah.
What a performance. What a smile. What a talent. I was so entertained and unexpectedly so by Neil Sedaka. It's not my kind of music. It's a little schmaltzy and I don't know. There's something plastic and strange about Neil Sedaka. I just want to look at him. And very upbeat, fantastic ear for melody. Yeah, I really dug him on the show.
I went with Tony Basil's performance of Wham! Rebop Boom Bam. I was blown away by that performance. I watched it, like I said, about 25 times before we recorded and probably another 15 to 20 since.
That was really excellent. I kind of forgot that as a musical performance. My number 2 selection, favorite music, song specific, no surprises here, Babalu. Wow.
Number 2, interesting.
Number 2, crazy energy. This was a struggle for me, actually, with number 1 and 2. Yeah. I didn't know what to do about it because I'd never seen the bit. I wasn't familiar with the shtick of pulling the collar and I'm getting so hot in here and just going to town on the drum. And he was just so old. And goddamn, I firmly believe this man was playing this song like it was the last time he might ever get to play it for people.
Like it was the last time. It was the last time he was ever going to do anything in life. It really was. No, it was a marvel. Yeah.
Blew me away.
My number 2 was also made your list, sort of. Leon Redbone doing Harvest Moon. I mean, that song means a lot to me. That's like almost played that at my funeral song for me. I absolutely adore it and just love Leon Redbone in general. But that to me was the best of his performances for the year.
Yeah, that was. I wasn't song specific because I really liked the one with the horn, but that one really stood out for me. I don't remember the name of the one with the horn. And for the record, at my funeral, I would like Robert Palmer's "I Didn't Mean to Turn You On." My number 1 performance, already on your list, Patti Smith, Gloria and My Generation. I know Mark didn't like the second one as much. You didn't either. Anyway, I just thought her in general, especially on that episode, at this time, this is what I wanted out of Saturday Night Live. It's what's going on, Mm-hmm. What's going on in 1976 isn't fucking ABBA. Mm. And it's not whoever that crazy scatting lady was.
Benny Carter.
This is not what's up. Patti Smith in 1976 is what's up. It was, for me, in a musically extremely disappointing season. I expected more. But anyway, this is what I wanted. They gave it to me once. I hope to see more of this. I want to hear more of this young, popular music on the airwaves.
For anyone who's listened all season and for yourself, Matt, I don't think there'd be any surprise that number 1 for me was Babalu. It was just such a... I mean, if music's supposed to make you feel something, there's so little on television that I've ever seen that made me feel something the way Babalu did. And a lot of that is for, being a television history nerd, It's interesting that my 2 favorites are an up-and-coming punk at the genesis of her career and then an older man winding down his... but because I think, when you're just starting, when you're just ending, there's a similar passion there. Yeah, I think so. That's a great point. And, with him he'd been away from it all.